Today we're going to dive into things that can make your fasting journey much easier. Now, the really cool thing about fasting is it's absolutely free. There are no membership fees. You don't have to order a meal kit. You can do what you want because it's about when you eat, not what you eat. So you can craft the what however you want. Even though it's free though, these are things that I would pay for to add to my journey because I love them that much. Let's get started. The very first thing I'm going to talk about is electrolytes. You won't be surprised to know that I love to add electrolytes into my fasting regimen. I know it's important to stay hydrated, and part of that is making sure that my electrolytes are balanced. Adding an electrolyte packet to water or to something else if I'm in my eating window is something that I do on a near daily basis. I go with flavors in my eating window, or I do the unflavored while I'm fasting, and it really depends on where I'm at and the type of fast I'm doing. But having electrolytes really helps me to not feel nauseous, helps me to feel good, hydrated, and honestly keeps cramps away when I'm doing extended fasts. That's how I got to try electrolytes, and I've kept them around ever since I tried them. They make a big difference in helping me feel my best, and when I feel my best, it's easy to continue fasting. Number 2 is a daily vitamin. I actually went a long time knowing I wanted to add vitamins to my regimen, but I didn't find one that I would actually take daily. I kept forgetting until Gem entered the picture, and Gem is actually sponsoring this video. The best vitamins are the ones that you take every day, and when it's a Gem Bite Daily Multi, I actually enjoy taking it, which means I'll remember it, which I never did with pills before. With Gem, I look forward to taking this every single day because not only does it taste delicious, but I know it's doing amazing things for my body. Because I eat one meal a day, I know that there could be days where I have gaps in the nutrients that I'm providing my body, and to make sure that I am fully covered, I love to add Gem. The Gem Bite Daily Multi will fill the gaps in my diet with real whole food source nutrients that my body not only knows, but loves. Some examples of that are black pepper, turmeric, pumpkin seeds, dates, chickpeas, ginger, and even though the Gem Bite Daily Multi provides all of that great stuff for me, it is delicious on top of it. And the awesome thing is, if you want to try Gem, they're offering 50% off your first month using my code FastingFoodie. Just go to dailygem.com/fastingfoodie. Thank you so much to Gem for sponsoring this video. Having essential vitamins and minerals supports my overall well-being, and I'm all for that. This next one is something I've been talking about for years. I loved this before I was a faster, and then it just naturally fits so well into my fasting routine, and that's being a Panera Sips Club member. Panera doesn't know who I am. I just love using their service. I get iced tea, iced coffee, sparkling water, or the one that I really use all the time is their decaf, light roast, and dark roast coffee. I pay one fee for the entire year. The last time I paid, it was $120, and I can go every 2 hours. I do purposely use reusable cups because I go so often, but I fill this up with coffee all the time. My local Panera knows me on a first name basis because I'm there so often, but I get fresh coffee. I don't have to grind it. I don't have to make it. And I'm always out all the time running errands with my kids, going grocery shopping, taking them to a practice, going to a friend's house. It's so convenient to get fresh, hot coffee whenever I'm out and I want it. And that supports me in my fasting journey. On top of that, they have loose leaf hot tea, which I don't drink, but they also have iced tea and iced coffee that I do drink while I'm fasting. They are Clean Fast approved. There is literally just coffee beans or tea leaf, and that's it. They also have sparkling water. It is lime flavored. I say that for my eating window, but I do love to add it to my electrolytes. This is my cold, this is my hot, and I have them with me all the time, and I constantly go to Panera. Now, yes, they do have other things like their lemonades, their charged lemonades, their pops. I can get those too, but they definitely don't fit within my fasting, and I'm really here for the ones that help me to fast and to stay hydrated and enjoying my favorite while fasting. It's the perfect way to indulge without breaking my fast or my budget. Now, this probably goes without saying, I do live really close to a Panera, so that makes a big difference, but it's such a great thing. If they ever get rid of the Panera Sips Club, I don't know what I'll do. I'll revolt. I will revolt. This one is kind of a bonus because it was also in my free video, but books. I know that you can get books for free from your library, and I think that's a great option. Many books that I've read, I have checked out before I purchased them, and I do like that you can get them for free. However, if you're like me and you like to bend the corner of pages and you like to bookmark, or I constantly make content, so I like to reference these on a regular basis. I think it's awesome to purchase the books and have them in my personal library. So really that's up to your preference. There are so many books I love. There are a lot of them linked below with affiliate links if you want to purchase some of my favorites. But the one it started with, I think, is a great starter for anyone. Fast, Feast, Repeat. I think it's worth purchasing because it has so much knowledge that you might want to remind yourself why you're doing this. Remind yourself of the benefits. Maybe you forget, like, what is that protocol? How could I try alternate day fasting? Instead of going back to the library, waiting in line, trying to get it for free, you could order it and have it at your disposal anytime you want. Or you have it to lend to a friend too. It's worth buying, in my opinion. These next two are on the more expensive side, but I have not regretted the purchase. Next is my walking desk and my treadmill. Again, it is not fasting related. However, I work from home, I am sedentary, and having a sit-stand desk where I can stand and I have my treadmill underneath helps me to stay active, and I like the feeling of being active. I like moving a lot more in my fasting window than in my eating window. Once I eat, I feel less energized than when I'm actually fasting. That kind of blows my mind in and of itself, that my high energy is when I'm not eating. But once I eat for the day, I kind of get that like settled, cozy feeling. When I'm fasting, I have the energy to move, to do, but I also have to work. So I like having my desk where I can stand and my treadmill underneath. I have never regretted that purchase. I actually get people that ask me about it in videos or through Instagram. People email me. I love my sit-stand desk. I love the treadmill, and they're a twofer. Together, they do great things because I can get work done, I can answer emails, I can be in my planner. I forget that I'm walking when I'm standing. Yes, it's a little bit of an acquired skill, but it takes almost no time and effort to learn to walk and do things. And then you eventually forget you're walking and you're accomplishing things. And before you know it, you have 2.5 miles in and your to-do list is complete. Woohoo! I have never been one that says you must work out all the time to do fasting, but the longer that I fast, the more I'm seeking the next step, the next healthy thing to do. And for me, part of that has been moving more. I love walks. That's the only thing that I can tell you full-heartedly. I love every single time I do it. I love going on walks. So that's the movement that I like to incorporate. Walk, walk, walk. And this helps me do that. And finally is my Apple Watch. I got this 2 years ago, so I was a faster without it for 2 years. I've been using it for almost 2 years, and I can tell you, I really love having it. Part of that is content creation. I like being able to film on my phone and show you where I'm at fasting on my watch face. But as a personal use, I love having the Zero app where I track my fast right on my watch face. I don't have to remember, when did I eat yesterday? When did I stop? How much longer until I hit my 18-hour goal? That's my goal daily. I can look right at my watch face, and when I break my fast, it's really easy. I can be at a restaurant with my husband on a date, click it, tap it, reference it without pulling out my phone. I just really love having it on my watch face. I know it seems simple, but there are other things that I love about my Apple Watch that have nothing to do with fasting, like timers. I have a 7-year-old. He likes me to time everything. I can do it from my watch. I have a pedometer on here. When I'm walking, I can just kind of keep track. It has activity rings. When I go on an outdoor walk, I can record it. There are so many things that the Apple Watch does. Of course, I have an iPhone. I love it, but fasting centric. It is compatible with my fasting app, the Zero app, and I love the two together. I used birthday money to buy my Apple Watch, and I honestly wondered if I would regret the purchase. I have never once regretted it. I do really enjoy it. The weird thing that I do is I wear it on my dominant hand because it makes sense to me. I never understood why people use their non-dominant hand, so I'm a weirdo that way, but I love my watch. I love OMAD intermittent fasting as it is. You don't need to pay to supplement it. These are just things that make it slightly better, and I like better. I don't know about you. If you want my free list of items that help my fasting journey, you can check out this video right here. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao, Donna, ciao.